On Friday evening, that's May 2nd, right at the Continental Airlines Arena, the Devils will play host to the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's round 2, home game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Round 2, home game 3 is presented by Hackensack University Medical Center and Forge Jewelers. Face-off is set for 7 o'clock. Individual tickets for Devils home games are available and may be purchased at the arena box office, Ticketmaster charged by phone, Ticketmaster.com, and at all Ticketmaster outlets. That's round 2, home game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals, presented by Hackensack University Medical Center and Forge Jewelers at the Continental Airlines Arena this Friday, May 2nd at 7. Devils playoff hockey. Live it, eat it, breathe it. 2 periods complete. Matt Lachlan along with the Maven Stan Fischler. Once again, that number, if you want to make a donation to the Cheering for Children Foundation and get an autographed Matt and the Maven t-shirt, 212-465-3900, 212-465-3900. So the Devils are 20 minutes away from taking a 3-1 lead. And what do you think?
Well, first of all, it's tension to the radical 50. I mean, the Devils nursing this lead, not carrying very much offense, and what I'm seeing in the Lightning is that they are springing. They're playing a very fast game. They're trying to do end runs around the Devils' defense. Martin Brodeur made a couple of really key saves in that period. I was disappointed in the fact that the Madden line didn't show more offense as they have in the first few games. What are you jumping on me? I didn't even finish. You're all over me.
Because when Madden scores, and he scores his 4th the other night, and that line's going, you're worried that Gomez is not doing something, that Elias is not doing something. Gomez and Elias score. Now you're worried that the game is not going to be 10-2.
What do you think I get paid for? I get paid for worrying. I'm
it's innate. I know that. But it's not. All 4 lines are not going to go on any one night.
Obviously, from the Devils' viewpoint, it's good for them. They got a 1-goal lead. But you see, in a game as close as this, you've got to exploit opportunities. Now, they got 2 straight penalties. They killed most of the second one, and then Tampa got one. And then they had a chance they had about a minute and change worth of power play. Didn't do anything, so that would have been nice to have a 2-goal cushion.
You talked about Marty Brodeur in the pregame show and how he bounced back in Boston from his bad game, looking to bounce back tonight after giving up what I thought was 1 bad goal, but nonetheless a total of 4 on Monday. And here's a save that kept this game at 2-1. Scott Stevens and Doc and Chico talked about it. Doesn't realize that Vinny Prospel's behind the net. Now, the puck's played out in front, and Ruslan Fedotenko sends a bullet, and Brodeur is there to make the stop. And those are the kind of saves that frustrate a team, and that's why Brodeur today was announced as a finalist for the Vezina and the Hart Trophy.
And has a good chance at each one. Fans should remember that that's based on the regular season. They don't count the playoffs, which I think is a big mistake. But speaking of mistakes, hockey is a game of mistakes. We know that. And what was interesting about that faux pas made by Stevens is that we always talk about the goalie being the last line of defense, and Martin Brodeur came up real big on that one.
As Jason Collymore said, Tampa's out shooting the Devils, but it's the Devils with the lead. Don't forget that telephone number again for the donation. You can make it and get a Matt and the Maven t-shirt, 212-465-3900. Some lovebirds here in Tampa. Highlights coming up.